DJ keeps the party going. Brandon E brings the heat. We don't know how to speak. Running wild on you, brother. We're over the top. Rocking it back to the vintage scene. Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central. With epic thumbnails from the Viz. It's a must-see. Gonna bring you the best. Legends you remember from the ring and silver screen. We're over the top. Get ready for a good time.
I got shot.
Bow! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chad Arms, a.k.a. Chad D by B 1130.
That's solid right there. Hello, everyone. My name is Tony, a.k.a. Friday the 14th. And to my left is...
Look, if you ain't figured it out by now, I'm Hot Mike Chance.
And with a brand new attitude about the man.
Out in the country past the city limit sign.
There's a honky-tonk past the county line.
Hey, you know,
And
I introduced to you guys and gals the man, the myth, the legend, Boot Scoot Richardson.
Yep.
Oh,
You show him? Show him. Put your
I don't know.
I don't know if
can
he can
my
get him
foot
up that high.
But look,
Hold on.
No, you show him, dude.
Hold on. Let's get the chair up here. Let's
see
get...
if I can
Can you
get
get
it
the
up.
chair?
Oh, my
time
God.
out. Square toe at that.
He square toe shot it, dude.
I
We're
mean,
in there.
Gator boots with the pimped out Gucci
Dude,
suit.
shout out Coochie
Can't
Pooch.
tell me
Look,
nothing.
it's back. We're back, guys. Episode 88. Shout out Michael Irvin and Cocaine. We're here over the top.
Hey, I got a shout out too.
Do you?
What?
Shout out to the greatest tight end of all time, Tony Gonzalez.
The great
Okay.
Kansas City Chief player?
No, the Atlanta Falcons.
Well,
okay.
no, he played for the Falcons at the twilight of his career.
but
Yeah, twilight.
he did the damage in
No.
Kansas City.
that's where he became the legend in
I'm not
Atlanta.
gonna look at the stats.
Oh, gosh. don't even.
Shout out to the
I
Atlanta
didn't even know
Falcons.
who he was till he came to Atlanta.
And here's a shout out I'm going to take away if I've ever given one on over the top. The Tennessee Titans.
Yeah,
Oh.
because they are.
I'm not going to take it away. I obviously love the Titans, but they fucking are trash this year. But my Vanderbilt Commodores are 6-4. We're bowl eligible. We just lost yesterday or
The
whenever
quarterback
this film-
suing the NCAA.
for what?
Another year eligibility. He wants another year eligibility. I guess he's for something, and he's suing the NCAA for it.
Hell yeah, do the damn thing, dude.
And so I think if he comes back next year, Vandy's
Heisman.
okay, but
No, not really.
they'll be strong. What you know what pisses me off in college football right now? Get it out. Is the storming the field thing. Okay, I get it. When Vanderbilt beat Alabama, that is the definition of storming the field, ripping the goalpost down, taking the damn goalpost all the way down Broadway and dumping it in the Cumberland River. Metro was happy they weren't having to pull a dead body out of the Cumberland River this time, and it was the field goal post.
May or may not have killed some people swimming in the river when that was thrown in, but
Yeah.
that they deserved whatever they got if they chose to swim in the river.
Yeah, but
That late at
that's the moment right there. That storming the field, ripping down the goalposts. I'm a Tennessee fan. Not this past week, but the 2 weeks before that, we beat Alabama. Alabama's not good this year. We stormed the field, ripped down the goalpost for
Trying
no
to copy Vanderbilt.
for no reason whatsoever. Then the next week we do it again. It's like why?
Y'all did it against who? Georgia?
No, we play Georgia next week. Georgia.
Wait,
got
y'all beat Mississippi State and y'all storming the
No,
field.
that was this past week. I forget who we played the week before though. But Kentucky, yeah, I think we did against Kentucky. Who knows? But it was stupid. It's Tennessee. Act like you've been there before.
Hell yeah, Boot Scoot. What do you got to say about it?
Stop ripping the goalpost down.
Yeah, and see,
mean,
Ole
yeah.
I don't even watch college football much because if I want to watch kids play football, I watch my own kids play football.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hot
yeah.
take by Hot Mike Chance.
But if I'm gonna watch football, it's gonna be Vanderbilt football.
hey, they're playing well this year. I'm rooting for them.
I'll say this: we are bowl eligible. We're going to get some kind of bowl. Us losing yesterday is going to be tough these next 2 weeks. We have LSU at LSU and home against Tennessee.
Yeah, that's yeah.
If they beat us and rip our goalposts down, I'm fucking.
We're stopping them.
Yeah. So it's been a minute since we've been in the studio together and everything.
It's been like I think 1979.
Yeah, I mean, you've been a busy man, being on tour. You've been performing. You've been pumping out interviews. I mean, you got some big interviews coming up. I mean, the music part is insane. What you're pumping out right now, because
Yeah, dude. when this drops, it's the day before Gray Headed Goat 3 drops on all platforms.
Get that.
November
Get it.
15th.
Go get it.
Gray Headed Goat 3 available. We've got a lot of stuff happening. But in addition to that, I just shot a really dope interview with New Breed and Jesse Howard, this was a bucket list interview. These are really good dudes that have really great following, and we had a really good.
That's gonna be a awesome. I mean, you came straight from there to
here,
to here and everything.
So shout out to them guys, man. So, but yeah, man, we're just staying busy. But we're on the road to 1,000 subs on this channel. On
Getting
the road
closer,
to 100
closer.
episodes.
Got to get Squints for that 100th episode. It's a milestone now. Every 50, he was on the first episode. He was in the first couple episodes. He was on episode 50. I think like every 50 episodes is like dedicated to Squints. Shout out Squints.
Shout out
Yeah.
Squints. We
The biggest shout out to Squints.
Yeah.
we've got. Let's see. We ain't far away. 12 weeks away. 11 weeks away.
It's crazy to think about 100 episodes. It's mind boggling.
And haven't missed a week.
Haven't not missed
Since
a week.
we started since episode 1, Let's Talk Gangster Movies. It was just me and Tony.
Yep.
We shot him at Squince's.
Yep. First 5
At his
episodes.
podcast studio, the first four
episodes,
episodes.
yep.
And then episode 5 is when Chance came into play. Chance came on as the producer of the show. When we had to, it just made more sense for us to do it closer to where me and Tony are at.
Exactly.
So Chance gave us a dope spot that he was using for his work stuff, and we started running it from there.
And then added an extra microphone.
And then Mike Chance came into play.
It's just crazy how much it's evolved since the first episode and everything. It's been crazy. It's been fun. But I mean, we got to talk briefly since the last episode. We had your event at your house.
Yeah. Friends Fright Night.
Yes, it was another successful night.
Yeah, we didn't get arrested, and the HOA didn't get called.
Yeah,
so-
because
that's a
You was
success to
worried
me.
about that. You want to tell them what happened?
yeah, we watched 2 movies. We this is year 2 of it, correct?
Yep. And it was bigger. Would you say it was?
Oh,
bigger
it was
this
much
year?
bigger
Okay.
than year 1. I think we had what?
Wait
20
till next year.
And like me and Mel couldn't come because we were at the rave.
Yep.
And
Jordan couldn't make it.
couldn't make it. Brandon E couldn't make it.
BJ couldn't
You
make
know what I'm
it.
saying? So like it could have really been deeper in fat people's belly buttons out there if we would have fucking.
Farmer the 14th was there in all his glory. I
Yep.
mean, I look
Dude.
like my daughter said I look like a minion when I left the house.
The tag team nobody thought they'd ever wanted, but they needed was Farmer the 14th and Boot Scootin' Richardson.
That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I think we have our Halloween costumes. For next year.
Now, go ahead about what happened with the
Well, I
movie
think
choices.
like you said, it's gotten bigger. I think we had. What was the total? Did you have a total head count for this year?
It was close to 50. It was getting close to
Okay,
50.
it was bigger than I thought. Then.
Yep. Yeah, it
that's-
was getting close to 50.
And the Richardson went bigger budget with a bigger screen for this year.
Yep.
But we had we watched 2 movies. The first movie was Child's Play.
Mm-hmm.
That one went smoothly and all that stuff. But what we didn't think about when this movie was chosen, the second movie, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, which has Lee Emery in it as Sheriff Hoyt. What we didn't take into the account was the amount of fucks that he drops.
Yeah.
During that movie,
Very loudly.
very, very loudly. I mean, if you're playing a drinking game and playing it to how many fucks are dropped in that one, you're shit faced. I mean,
Yeah.
you're done. You're done for the night. It would have been like me and Jordan on the Home Alone, that Home Alone stream when we did that drinking game.
Oh my god, dude! This makes me want to just do a reminiscent episode.
We could just do that.
We could save this one for next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. So I hate that I missed that. I hate that I
Yeah.
missed.
We were afraid that the HOA was going to be called, or
Because
somebody
of
was
all
going
the
to pop it.
fucking GDs and
Yeah.
Fs and
White,
the P
White House
words.
PD did ride by a couple of times.
Did they drive by? Okay, that doesn't surprise
Salute to him.
And my neighbor decided to build a fence like
the
a
day
or
after
so. Yeah.
at the event. and
Oh,
everything.
I was wondering if that was going to be an issue.
Yeah. He built a
Did you get
fence.
spoken to?
No.
Oh, he never. He, didn't want
He
to
knows
smoke.
better. He didn't want them boots up his
The boots are made for
behind.
walking. That's exactly what they'll do. Let's talk Boot Scootin' Richardson. That's what we're gonna call this episode.
I'm just
dude.
waiting. I'm just waiting to stomp somebody with them. I'm just waiting.
Put that heel on somebody.
Waiting to stomp a mud hole, dude.
But the food at the event, primo. And you know what this man
Tell him
had?
what it is. Tell
You
him.
know what this man had? After we talked with Mel on our snacks episode, we talked especially me, I brought this up. Whenever I go to a party and they have this one certain item, it's a big time party.
Yep.
This man had shrimp cocktail.
Now, was it Jumbo's?
Yeah, it was jumbo. It was jumbo shrimps.
Damn, Chance. You
Dude,
didn't spare any
Hey.
expenses.
Dude, just
I went to Save a Lot and got the biggest one I could find.
man had it thawed out.
You fucked them up, didn't you?
Oh, dude,
What else did you have? Let's
Dude,
run down the menu.
between that and the bacon wrapped weenies, which you
Yep.
called them the Chucky fingers, destroyed about 50 of those things.
I mean,
easily.
you can eat your weight in those. That's what I did that one time when I may or may not have had an edible and laughed at
Yep.
me and Leroy laughed for 15 minutes.
Lex makes. I'll give Lex. Yours are fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Lex and Laura?
Yeah, Lex and Laura's bacon wrapped weenie. I don't know the recipe that they use on
I
theirs.
think they put a little brown sugar in there.
It is magical. It is
Yeah.
absolutely. It's meat candy is what it is.
Meat candy, dude. Let's talk it.
Hashtag meat candy. But I mean, he had those. The best prop that he had set up in the house, though, in the kitchen, he had Buffalo Bill a picture of Buffalo Bill up on the ceiling with a basket hanging down with lotion in the basket, and he puts the lotion on the skin.
Looking back, that should have
thought
been
of
hand
everything,
that
dude.
should have been hand sanitizer.
Now,
Then that way
it
would've
was a
been
great
usable.
night, right?
Yeah.
Everything was great. The food was great. The movie, and y'all watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003, and what else?
Child's Play.
Child's
The
Play.
original
Child's Play.
Child's
original.
Play.
Okay.
Yep.
What went over better?
I think a lot of people had fun with the Child's Play.
Yeah.
Just
Was
kind of
anybody
making
thrown
fun
off
of.
by the language?
I think
in
so,
Texas Chainsaw
I
20?
think maybe some people that
Yeah,
probably
some
never
people-
saw it before were kind of thrown back in it.
Yeah.
Probably they were like, ugh.
It's a little
'Cause
abrasive. I'll say it.
There was some kid. There were kids
Oh,
present.
okay.
There
Well,
were kids
that's a
present.
whole
Good
other.
Christian kids too.
They were put to the test, I'm sure.
So I mean,
Can we? So here, what do you call it every year? What's it called?
Friends Fright Night.
Friends Fright Night.
That was the second
annual Friends Fright Night, right? So what y'all do at the end? We did it last year, the one that I was able to make, the first annual one.
yep.
You drew like
For-
Yeah, everybody
see-
everybody puts one nomination into the bucket.
You're supposed to put in your favorite slasher movie or
Okay,
your
so
favorite
that-
Halloween.
So see, there we
themed
go.
movie.
That's what we're getting to. So I missed this one, and I missed it, and look, everything goes awry.
Yeah,
right?
it just went hell in a handbasket.
Tell the people the two movies that were selected for next year.
Well, you wouldn't believe the disappointment on my face whenever I pulled out Misery.
That was the
That
first
was the
pick.
first
Man,
one.
that's such. It's not. There's nothing. Look,
There's nothing Halloween
Kathy
about
Bates, amazing actress. That movie, great movie.
that. For January.
Not an enjoyable movie for a group of people during Halloween time.
No.
But shout out to whoever came and
Shout
did
out
that.
to it.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
they just didn't understand or
The
wanted
rules.
to get it in there.
But we're horror people.
Yeah, this
So
is very
to them,
true.
they
Yeah.
might be like, "Oh man, that's really scary."
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah,
It's good to watch in January, February when there's snow falling on the ground
Yep.
and you're reading a good book in the corner by the
well,
fireplace.
Stephen King, which all three of us have been very vocal
Yeah.
on not being the biggest fans of Stephen King films. I know Brandon, he's a big fan of them. We like some of them.
Yeah.
We just don't love. To each their own, though. There's
Yeah,
there's directors that I like that a lot of people don't like. And it's not that I don't like Stephen King movies. I'm just not quick to go grab one off the shelf or
Yeah.
put it on
Yeah.
my Vudu or whatever. Tell them the second one.
Yeah, so we picked that one out first.
Misery.
And I was the bucket holder. I was the bucket holder for the
so you're
event.
part to blame, Tony.
Well, I shook it up.
I almost said
shook
something.
it.
I almost said something different when this one came out. I almost did because that
should've,
that
dude.
one threw me off so much. It was more like Misery, like you
Yeah,
know. But
exactly.
this
That
one,
was my reaction.
This one came out.
You want to know what my vote was for the night?
Tell them.
For next year, my vote was Ernest Scared Stupid.
Come on, dude.
That would have
Let's
been
go.
Yeah.
that would have been primo.
Yeah,
It's good for kids. It's good for adults. It's written nostalgic. It's Halloweeny. It would have been perfect.
Halloweeny.
Hashtag it.
Hashtag Halloweeny. So it may pull up a whole other thing.
I didn't think about that.
So tell them what. Did you already tell them?
No,
we
I
haven't
didn't.
told them
Tell
yet.
them what the second one was. Now keep in mind, Misery was the first one.
yeah.
Very bleak, slow burn, not enjoyable movie.
Yep.
What was the second one?
The Shining.
The Shining.
The Shining.
The Stanley Kubrick The Shining.
Stephen
Jack,
King film.
Jack Nicholson.
Winter setting. Slow. Look,
10
I
hours
think The
long.
Shining is an outstanding movie, but I watch it once every 5 years.
If that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's a great movie.
Music's
But
amazing.
it's not a movie you put on and like
Not in a party
you know,
setting.
enjoy- Yeah, like
not in
it's
a party
party,
setting.
bro.
I mean,
So-
everybody's going to have to bring sleeping
And
bags.
again, I'm not throwing any. Whoever put those in the hat, there's nothing wrong with those movies. I'm just talking about for the setting at hand. So what I'm gonna say,
We're gonna do second,
and I
we're
have
gonna
no,
do third
I have
and
no
fourth annual.
standing in this.
Are you the president of the
I was gonna say
Richardson
you are the
household?
chief operator. Are you the CFO?
Yeah,
Or is
I'm the CEO.
What is
the
Harley?
She's she, I don't know.
So y'all like
queen.
you're like the
queen.
Triple H and Stephanie.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all are the Triple H and Stephanie McMahon of this annual event. I'm gonna need one of y'all or both of yous to veto, or to maybe put them. Do you still have all the names in the hats?
Yeah, but someone had a good idea,
Okay.
and I've thought about this: picking 5 or 6 movies and letting everyone vote on it.
That's the move.
That's the move.
That's
and,
the move
and we
you
almost done that because it's election year, and we thought, oh, that's
That's
cool.
that's the move to go
But
with.
I didn't. It was
Dude,
a
you know
last
what you-
minute decision.
You know what
but
you need to do?
lie next time. That's what I need to do. Say what
Yeah.
I want.
Get
Strangers pray at night.
You got this new attitude about you now, boot scooting.
Yep.
So I mean, what you need to do is say, "Hey, we thought about that." Because you have this on a Facebook group.
Mm-hmm.
Put a poll on there
Yeah.
and say, "Hey, we're gonna. This is what we narrowed it down to." Because these two movies are, we don't have 10 hours to spend out in.
And they're not. We're not going to be like, "Ooh, look at this part. Remember this? This is fun."
Oh, here comes the Grady twin. Oh, here comes the ugly lady in the
Naked
bathtub.
On a positive note,
go
no
ahead.
one's gonna come, so I can fix 4 packs of Little Smokies, bacon wrapped Little Smokies instead of 9.
Man,
No, I'm gonna make sure that it's in my booking schedule next year that I attend this, because we can't have that happen again.
I do want to say the chili
And
was
I'm not
fire
going to
too.
miss the shrimp and the bacon wrapped weenies, and Mel will be able to contribute to this.
Oh
next
yeah,
year.
the chili was fire too.
I'm going to see if we'll figure it out to where we can both come to this, and I'll get Mel to make potato soup and bring that shit over.
Oh,
and
yeah.
everybody will shit themselves from excitement, not because it makes you shit.
That's a good sales pitch.
But one of the best, one of my favorite parts of the Friends Frightmare thing has turned into
Friends Frightmare.
Is
I
that
like that name better.
Oh, okay. Did I mention? Okay, whatever it is. But shout out Willis. Shout out
yeah.
Willis.
Big Trill,
Shout
dude. We
out.
got to get him on an episode.
We gotta get
this calendar year.
But this
somewhere.
dude brought out prizes again this year. He brought
Hey,
out like
dude.
10 prizes again. We did like a little giveaway in between movies, and it just makes the whole atmosphere even better. But shout out Willis. I mean, he was. We got to introduce our subscribers to
the
Willis.
over the top
yeah.
universe needs the OVTU
needs
over the
to
top.
meet
No,
Willis.
over OTTU.
Yep.
Needs to get a dose of Big Trill.
Yeah, he's
Long past due.
He is a special human being, and I love him to death. He is one of the sweetest men I've ever met in my life.
And he's fucking
him and his
hilarious,
wife both.
And he's
Yep.
he's just a beacon of light.
He really is. I mean, he's an incredible shrinking man right now too.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of weight. He's like your size now.
I mean, he's on the he's doing it by the carnivore diet.
I got.
Eating Slim Jims out here
Yeah.
as Macho Man Randy
Are you
Savage.
serious, or you made that up? You serious, Clark?
No, did you see him as Macho Man Randy
Oh
Savage?
yeah.
That was
Eating all the Slim Jims.
greatness. Him and his wife
And
do
Ric
Halloween.
Flair.
Do Halloween great.
No, for sure. Shout out to the carnivore diet. I may try that.
But yeah, we got to get Willis out here and introduce him to the masses, because that man is the moonwalk. So I will never forget that live stream we did with him.
He drank so many shots so fast.
We watched Friday.
Dude. So there were 2 drinking challenges on Chatty Bobby's 1130's YouTube channel. And one of them, somebody almost died, and it wasn't Willis's one.
No,
Willis took a shot every time there was a kill in the Freddy movie that we were watching, because we used to do.
no, it was Friday 13th Part 7. It was a new blood.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it was New Blood.
Jason movies.
Because it had the whole
The flashback scene. It showed all the kills from the previous film. Well, he forgot that, so he took a shot every time. So he was like 18 shots in, 30 minutes in the movie. And he was walking around fine. He went and put on some socks and called them his moonwalk socks.
dude. It just, oh gosh.
And then there was another one. the challenge where you and Jordan
Oh gosh, the
played
Home
the
Alone.
Home Alone challenge, where every time that showed the spider, you took a drink. Every time the pizza guy knocked the statue over.
Anything that happened in the movie, you were supposed to
Anytime
take.
somebody made fun of Kevin.
Yeah, but you were supposed to do it with
Y'all
beer.
were gangster as fuck. Y'all did Crown and damn Tito's.
Dude, that changed Jordan's life.
I was on
They
that
did.
stream.
It did. We thought Jordan had passed away. We
Yeah,
were
'cause-
worried for real.
Like, cause I don't know how I didn't make it through the night. I made it through the live stream.
You
so-
were, but I'll say this: I didn't drink because I had to work at Best Buy the next morning, like 6 a.m.
Yeah, this was like
Tony
Christmas.
held it together and was forming sentences and everything the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan had already been sipping before.
Yeah.
So by the time, I mean, he disappeared off the live, and we didn't know if he fell down the stair. We didn't know what happened.
Yeah, we didn't know nothing until like
And Christmas Eve was the next day,
yes,
y'all.
this was the day. Yes, it was so bad because
Tony, you want to tell them what happened with you?
well, we finished out the stream somehow. Me and you did because like I said, all of a sudden Jordan's camera just went black, and we tried texting. He wasn't answering phone calls, nothing. So we make it through the live stream, make it through and all that stuff. So I decided to go to the restroom before I try to get in bed. And the next thing I know, I'm in the bottom of my shower with the shower curtain on top of me.
So it's something I would do. That's such a Chad Arms move.
Don't know how I got. I just I don't know if I hit my head off like that shower or something. I just woke up and
You probably did you probably passed out pissing, dude.
yeah,
bet
I don't
that's
know.
what happened.
Yep.
And then I
Drank
thought
so much Tito's, dude.
I thought I put the shower curtain rod back on straight. So I put it back up, all that good stuff. I get in bed, and then the next morning, Christmas Eve morning,
So much planned.
I hear my wife go, "Tony, what the fuck did you do in here?"
Oh my god.
Evidently, the shower curtain was at an angle, and it was the worst Christmas Eve ever. It was just, it changed. Like I haven't touched Tito's since then.
Well, it changed both of his life.
It did. It was. Oh my god, that was the worst one. And my wife just laughed at me. She goes, "You deserve." I didn't eat homemade lasagna. That's one of my favorite things about Christmas Eve. Is Melissa's mom makes homemade lasagna.
That was sufficient punishment for you.
Yeah.
For the way you behaved.
I was sick enough where I did not even touch lasagna that year for Christmas Eve.
That was the Lord and the universe saying, you know what, Tony, you sit this one out.
Yeah.
You had enough fun last night.
And then like Melissa's mom was like, "Oh, I feel bad for him." Melissa's like, "No, don't feel bad for him. This was only
He's
this
a
is-"
stupid ass.
Yeah, exactly. Her words exactly.
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
Mel would
that-
have done the same thing to me, dude. So Chance, here we go. Boot scooting Chance.
Yes.
We may have just found another pocket for the podcast, dude.
What's
There's no topic. We just start talking.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me teaching line dancing. I
Well,
thought
we can do that.
snorted because of that one?
Urkel, dude. Urkel the 14th. Look, so Chance, if
Yes.
that would have been you, and we know you don't drink. This is a hypothetical. How would Harley have reacted to that?
She would have fixed the shower curtain.
Was she a cursed you like my wife did?
That may make her curse. Maybe.
I've
Maybe.
never. Have you? Harley is an absolute saint, by the way.
Could you count on could you count on one hand how many times you've made her upset in y'all's marriage?
Yeah.
There's a little bit more
And
than
I
that.
would say we've been married over 20 years now. And
Look at
yeah,
me.
maybe
This is shit.
maybe 4 or 5
Maybe
times.
five times.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But
It's amazing.
What about you?
Every other day, probably.
Really?
No. I mean, that's
More than 5 though.
yeah. Let's see. Pete,
I deserved
Been
it a
together,
lot
12
more.
years? 13
14
Damn, dude,
years.
What happened to time?
It
Just kinda
goes
went,
by.
you know?
I mean,
Puffing on
yeah.
live.
There's. I probably annoy her more than I do make her upset or anything. There's like little things I'll do. It's just like,
She can't believe that she just can't believe that you done it.
well,
Oh,
she's
that's
just
me, dude.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
That's
she's just
how I-
like, okay, you're a dumbass.
Yeah,
and then
that-
you reap what you sow right here. It's
That
like,
happens to me.
sit in
some.
this.
Like her mom was feeling sorry for me, and Melissa's like, no, don't feel sorry for him.
Yep.
I mean, it's his own dumbass fault for doing stupid results happen from stupid decisions.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hard word right there to try to get out.
You
I was
For every-
struggling.
You were fighting a good fight.
For every
Swimming
action, there's a
upstream.
reaction.
Yeah, exactly.
There is, dude.
Oh,
But
but-
I mean, I'm constantly doing, and it's stuff, and it's my own fault. I'll just do stupid stuff or say stupid stuff or not
just
pick
get that
up
look.
not pick up on things, and it's just because I'm fucking. absent-minded sometimes.
Sometimes I'm just completely oblivious to shit.
That's me. That's,
I'm
that's what I meant to say.
I'm
oblivious.
like I can tell when like Melissa something's like irritating. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Well, you did this. Well, tell me I did it. And sometimes
that's women though. That's
You
women, 'cause,
gotta tell them like I cannot read your mind. Do you know that I cannot read your mind?
Yeah, but
that's what you gotta tell them.
And me and Mel joke about this all the time. Like, I'll do something that I don't know upset her, and I should have known, but I didn't because I was being absent-minded, and she won't say nothing.
Oh yeah.
But then like 3 days later, it'll get brought up, and me and her joke about this.
Oh yeah.
You done
it's
forgot
like you
about
should-
it.
Yeah, but it's like,
I got a story to tell after this one. Then go ahead.
No, I didn't. That's it. That's the way I am because it'll be something that I should have picked up on that I didn't, and she'll be like, "Huh, okay." And then, yeah.
I got a role reversal right here for me though. I got a win on our side for this one. So Melissa, this Christmas tree, this viral Christmas tree that was all over TikTok last year from Home Depot. It has twinkling. It has the white LED lights and it has colored. It has twinkling lights. All
The lights aren't twinkling.
Yeah, it has all that. It's a beautiful freaking tree. It sold out everywhere last year. Melissa wanted it so bad. Well, about a week and a half ago, I'm at Home Depot. Guess what's standing in front of me? That Christmas trees. Two of them are sitting right there in front of me. I call Melissa. I say, "Hey, babe, 2 of these Christmas trees are right here. Do you want one?" "Oh, no, we don't need it. No, I don't know. Blah, 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 blah." Right then, I should have known. I should have just bought the fucking Christmas tree.
Oh, you didn't buy it.
Well, no, she was fine with it and everything
okay.
that we didn't get it.
Yeah.
But
Because the hype was over.
Yeah,
I
well, the
guess.
instinct told me that I should have just bought the Christmas tree anyway. So Wednesday, I'm headed to my last location for work. It's like 4 o'clock in the evening. She calls me. She goes, "Hey, babe, do you want to hear the most annoying thing ever?" I'm like, well, "I guess, sure. Give it to me. Here we go." I stopped by the Hermitage Home Depot. I want that tree now. They're sold out of it. They're sold out of it here at Hermitage. But in Antioch, they have 10 of them. Okay, I'm like, okay, I'm off Stewart's Ferry. I'm 13 miles away from the Home Depot in Antioch. But it's 5 o'clock in the fucking afternoon.
It took you a year and a half.
Yeah.
It took me an hour to go 13 miles. So I get there. I'm calling her in between. I'm like, check the inventory because if they're sold out by now, because you couldn't buy it online and go to pick it up. You had to pay for it in store, pick it up. So granted, there was 10 of them when she first called me about this. By the time I got out there was 5 left of this Christmas tree. I got the fucking Christmas tree.
Good job.
I got the and
Good job.
and you know
Good
what?
job.
You know how long it took me back to get home? An hour and 15 minutes to get home. To go 15 miles.
So basically, the Godfather trilogy is what occurred just from you.
Just in driving time, yeah. And then I had to fit that big ass Christmas tree in my little bitty ass car.
Should just
You
bring-
asked her, and she said, "No, I don't want it."
Yeah, no, I don't want it. And then, yeah, storing my free. Getting married, they say.
Dude, this
has
has
been a cool
episode.
that'll give you something to bring up for the next 20 years.
Oh, I told her, I was like, yeah, this.
Every time around Christmas, you can bring that
Shout
up.
out Kent Murphy on this one, but I get my father on the phone, you cannot get him off. Like a simple conversation turns into 20.
He's going. He's
He's
going to
just
take off.
going.
on you.
I mean,
Yep.
he's talking about things that happened 30 years ago. He's happening things about happened yesterday. He just goes. So I told my wife, I say, this is what you're going to do. If I'm going out there to get this tree, you call my father and you have him on standby in case I need him for the truck to pick up this. It don't fit in my car. Well, of course, he didn't answer because he goes to sleep at 6:30 in the evening.
He's wearing himself out on them conversations. dude.
So he gets up with the butt crack of dawn. So he calls, and so does Melissa. So she gets stuck on the phone with him for 45 minutes the next morning. I was like, that's payback for me having to go get that fucking tree.
I love how he takes no prisoners. He's like,
No prisoners. He was on the phone. She called me. She goes, I was on the phone with your dad for 45 minutes.
It's
this
6
morning."
o'clock in the morning.
She's like, my whole ride into
What
work.
they talk about?
There's no telling with my father.
He just gets going.
He just gets going about stupid shit. I mean, it's just
like, give an example.
He's
of
like,
something
Do you
okay,
get-
he's like-
do you get to talk back, or does he just
hardly
talk?
any. I'm
He's
like,
kind of getting
that's
where you fit
an
in.
easy conversation.
okay, we're conversating about. So I told him about how we changed vet for my dog and all that stuff. Clariday, and he's like, "Oh, don't you remember him? You played t-ball with him back in 1990." I'm like, for 1 year. I'm like,
Dude,
What?
remember?
I know I don't remember. Well, I do. Why wouldn't you remember? Dad, I was 8 years old. I have a memory.
I
of a
don't
gold-
remember what I wore yesterday.
I mean, I was. Jeez.
Shout out to Memory Lane, though. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So a few things to take away from this episode, guys. Michael Irvin.
Oh, shout out y'all for watching the Scarefest episode.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
a different kind of episode for us, right?
Absolutely, it was.
Yep.
Shout out to the Scarefest episode. We need to try to figure out where we can all go next year
There, too.
together.
Oh, most definitely.
I forgot all about it.
It was. I just want to say this right. I said it on the episode. It was 14,000 people went through the gates
Wow.
on Saturday of that event, and we went
That
in
was
2006.
a star-studded lineup.
Yeah, we went in 2016, and it was in its infancy of a convention.
Yeah.
And it was
8 years ago. Dude.
8 years ago we went, and
Me and you look 1,000% different.
oh yeah,
Jordan looks very similar.
Yeah.
He's just like maybe a little thinner, but like he looks pretty much
Yeah.
like me and you look completely different.
totally different. Yeah, because I'm wearing glasses now, and I wasn't at that time.
And you had, I
had the
jet
full
black beard.
yeah. Now it's all
I didn't have any gray hair. I had long hair to here.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Dude, it was something else.
Howling 2, everybody.
Halloween too. Everybody drunk as fucking Cooter Brown at the hotel.
Hey.
At the Holiday Inn or wherever we was
Oh
at.
god! But to see where from 2016 to this past year, it was insanity, dude. Matthew Lillard is like the top person at horror conventions now,
Well-
and it's mind-boggling. It's crazy to me.
We definitely need to all try to make it next year.
Yeah. It's
And before we end this episode too, R.I.P. Tony Todd.
R.I.P. Tony Todd, Candyman.
Had he been sick?
I don't know. I
He
really
looked like
don't
he
know.
got really skinny. I didn't know if it was just because he was sick or something.
I'm not sure, but it just
R.I.P.
happened.
Candyman.
Yeah.
He was at Atlanta whenever we went.
Yeah, he
Days
was
of the Dead.
Yeah, I mean, comparing like Days of the Dead, you've been to that one with
Mm-hmm.
us, and we've been to the ones here in Nashville. Scarefest is by far the biggest and best well-ran convention there is.
Well, we'll definitely have to make it a point next year.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is the first episode we've ever done like this. I think
just-
we may have had one. Did we do one like recapping some of the first episodes? or
Yeah, we
something?
did like a year in review last
But this was
year.
literally just a stories. Let's talk.
We just shooting the shit.
Yeah, we're shooting the shit, baby. Well, a few things you need to take away from this episode. Stephen King films are not necessarily the greatest movies to suggest for group activities.
No,
Chance has got cowboy boots.
he's got some shit kickers. He's got
Amen.
He's got a new. I mean, if I wish we could get his walk now. He's got a new walk about him. He's just a whole new. I mean, you can feel.
You may need to film yourself for like a short for the channel.
I mean, there's
You
like
just
a
gotta
glow
strut
coming
it
off-
out.
There's a glow coming off of
I'm
this.
gonna need you to do that. That's gonna be your homework assignment, Chance.
All right.
He's got a
I know
stone
you got to
cold-
we got to shoot a music video tomorrow.
Are you
but-
wearing your boots?
Man, that would set the video off.
It would, dude. You can act like the bus driver.
Yeah. We're going to do it.
Yeah,
I'm the
so
director, so I can make that call.
Tony loves shrimp,
Cocktail shrimp.
cocktail
baby.
shrimp. Chance got new cowboy boots, and Gray Headed Goat Volume 3 drops tomorrow.
And Tony Gonzalez was better with the Falcons.
Okay, you win.
Shout out to sponsors though: Revolution One Media, Trouble Spirits, the Gaggle Wrestlers are back. Yeah, thank y'all. We're like I said, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to us, share us around. That's the biggest help. If you could share our channel around, we're trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. That's a huge milestone for us. We can't get there without y'all's help.
Also, facts. And also, last thing, if you're having issues commenting on the shorts, we don't know what that issue is.
Yeah.
It's not letting us click on them, comment, nothing. We're not doing anything different than we've ever done. I don't know if it's a glitch with YouTube and some channels, but just stick with us on that. We'll get it figured out, but we don't know
I think
why
it's
that's
all.
occurring.
I think YouTube just hates us because even my cousin, cousin Chris, he's subscribed. He's like,
Shout out Cousin Chris.
He's got his notification set and everything. He's like, I never get notifications when y'all's videos.
Yeah, they're just
pop
trying to
up.
keep a player down, but it's all good.
YouTube is about to get a size 8D cowboy boot in his behind.
Size 8.
What
8D.
D? What does the D stand for?
You don't want to know.
gets that attitude. There it is. There it is.
There's the two. Man. Look, let's talk memory lane. I guess that's what we'll call this.
Perfect.
Or let's talk chances cowboy boots. We'll figure it out. But again, thank y'all so much, man. This is a little change-up episode.
Yeah.
We were going to speak about a certain one, and then we started talking. I was like, shit, why don't we just save that one?
Yeah.
Yep.
We
It's
could do it.
perfect.
That'd be one that good
We can
bring the
push it.
biz in on.
Yeah,
That could
perfect.
yeah. But yeah, man, thank y'all so much. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. If y'all want to see more episodes like this every now and again where we just kind of,
Shoot the shit.
just shoot the shit, let us know. Be sure to subscribe. Gray Headed Goat 3, available November 15th.
Go get that shit. We out this motherfucker.